Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Cathedral of Velvet podcast. I'm your host, as always, Parajusho, and this is the Cafe Podcast, where we talk about the recent things in Persona, Shinran Tensei, maybe even Metaphor news. And we do this podcast every 2 weeks, so you guys get new episodes every 2 episodes a month. New episodes come out every other Thursday for the public, and Wednesday ad free for the patrons. So you guys want to support us on hit the Patreon down in the description below. And we're also on a lot of podcasting services around the world: YouTube, Apple, Amazon, iHeartRadio, all that stuff. So if you guys like to support us on there, that'd be really great. So yeah, so how things work is that first we start the show with what's been going on with the past 2 weeks, or what's been happening between episodes, and then we go into the news. And then we got a little something special today, because we are gonna be doing a little RAIDOU SPOILERCAST after the news segment. So this is just, a little warning. So, like, after the news we talk about today, we're going to be talking about some spoilers for RAIDOU, because I just recently finished it. And, it's not that long a game, but I'll say that for later. But, yeah, well, what's been going on the past 2 weeks or so? Well, on the main channel, been slowly pushing out the Anime Expo vlogs. I got the day -1, 0, and day 1 already uploaded, and got some Nikkei stuff. Well, the booster box did that, and well, last episode was the 20th, right? 21st when I recorded. So yeah, got that out. Nintendo Direct happened, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later, because there were some Alice reveals from that. And I've been resuming uploading the RAIDOU Let's Play. So in case you guys are interested in watching my Let's Play of that, and hear my thoughts as I play, check out that on the main channel. Links is always or usually linked down in the description below. But I have finished playing it, obviously, since we're doing a spoiler cast. And yeah, I'm just now, editing the videos. I have currently up to episode, I think, 15 or 16 rendered and edited and rendered. And now I'm just slowly working on the other episodes now. I think I have in total maybe 11 sessions I did, because the game's not long. Like I said before, I'm repeating myself, so I was able to finish off pretty quickly. And besides that, I've been going to my locals, locals. Well, the locals I go to where everyone else is going to. And yeah, I've been going there for, I think, the past 2 or 3 weeks or so. Not going this week because, one, I forgot to record this session last night. So I'm using today to record it, so I can be able to edit it and, have it be out for patrons the next day, or technically today if you're watching on Patreon. So yeah, just doing that, and also I'm gonna have to do some more, do some shopping later today, because food and work, all that stuff. What it was. Yeah, going back to the Anime Expo thing, I've been trying to, edit it on my phone using the YouTube Create app, because, I don't want to, move the videos from my phone to my computer, and then, not be able to, well, it would be easier to edit. I will say that. It will be easier to edit, but, I'll do, the conveniency of just, yeah, it's already on my phone. I could just drop it into create, and then start editing from there. But the downside of that is that, one, like when I'm uploading or importing the footage from my phone to the app, it moves the footage to the onboard storage instead of to the memory, to my SD card that's in it. It's just like, oh, this is so annoying. Because I don't want, you know, my memory to be filled up. So little, like, as soon as I'm done like editing all that stuff, I delete the project so I can have more room on my phone. And now, like, yeah, that would be kind of bad if, like, oh man, I mess up something in the edit. Unfortunately, can't do it anymore, or well, I could, but then it's just gonna take some more time to like, okay, put it back together and all that stuff. So it's why you like just like, yep, I'm just like, upload, put it out, done with it. Unless I like, there's some I actually notice and just like, no, that's actually wrong. I need to get that fixed. So yeah, that is something that I can that I'm currently working on. There was, I think, like I'm doing like day 2 and 3 combined all together. So I'm just like, cause like, so some of the days I like on day 2 I barely recorded anything because it was just like a really like busy day, and just like I was really trying to like, you know, take in everything that was happening, you know, at Anime Expo. Yeah, so like it's like certain decisions, you know, had to make, just like, oh, do I want to have like just a 10 or like a sub 10-minute video, or just rather combine 2 days together to have like a about 20-minute or so video, so people can, you know, like, oh yeah, have, you know, some good content filled. Yeah, so I think that's currently the plan. What else has been happening? Oh, I finally got the uh the figure I got from Udon out of its packaging, put up on my shelf. And the last thing I gotta do is put the games back into their cases and put them back on the shelf. It's like, I don't know why I'm not doing that. Just like it's there, like it's perfectly good on the shelf, but just like it looks messy. So like that's been happening. Work's been all right? Question mark. Just that recently they're just like, oh yeah, you're just gonna work like 6 hours by yourself, and just like, you know, that is just really, you know, fair, you know, real safe work environment of having, you know, working by yourself for 6 hours, and when you do ask for help, nobody comes around. Just, yep, we're really great, really awesome. Well, what else? Oh, I am trying to do something. I haven't announced that yet, but I'm currently editing some like images and stuff like that. It's gonna revolve around streaming, so keep an eye on that. That's all I'll say, and I will hopefully try to have it announced by next month. I really hope so. Um, and it will be about a series I really care about, but it's not Kingdom Hearts or SMT Persona related. That's all I'll say. Yeah, I'm really. It'll be my first time doing this, so I really hope you guys, you know, will, you know, enjoy what will happen, and hope you guys see what's gonna happen. And yeah, I think that's about. Oh, actually, recently, actually just like, or past weekend, the Nikkei art book, and I don't know how long it's gonna take. They say it's like be like about like 4 weeks or so. I'm not sure exactly because they said it was a special order. Um, let me just pull it up. Yeah, order from Tokyo Talking Mode. Uh, yeah, ships in about 4 weeks. I mean, so yeah, I mean, I have time for it. Uh, it's the official art book because like there was no word about it being, about it having like an English release, so it's just like I might as well grab it. So yeah, just like I just been getting a lot of Nikkei stuff recently, just because it's that good of a game that I get it. Yeah, it was released back in March, but like I was like, oh, should I get it now or maybe I should get it later, or I'm not sure if it's gonna be available later. And I mean, luckily it's still available. I just hope that they don't, cancel it for some odd reason. But I mean, hey, still able to glad I was able to get it. But thing is, just like the shipping cost is just like, ugh, that's nasty. It's like the regular price is like about $32, $33, but shipping doubles that. So just like, oh, now you gotta pay like $64. That's just for like like I didn't get like I think it was the EMS shipping. Um, see here. It just shows shipping. Yeah, there was like service shipping, um, then like something shipping and then EMS shipping. I got like the middle of the road one. They said it was gonna take it like 3 or 4 weeks to ship. I'm not really sure that's actual factual or not, or was it 2 to 3 weeks? I'm not really sure, but just like I don't mind waiting for it. But it was much better than the service shipping, because apparently that is just like, oh, it will actually have to like ship across the water to me. Just like, no, I'd rather have that fly over much shorter time. uh so yeah, that's about it. Think I think um this portion of the podcast is sponsored by you, the patrons on patreon.com/cavepodcast. With as low as $3 a month, you can support me and the podcast with benefits such as exclusive posts, early access to the podcast, no in-video ads, your name scrolling in the video, and much more. So please consider supporting your boy over at patreon.com/cavepodcast. And now back to the show. Just looking at my either on the channel or what's been going on. But I think that is about it. But yeah, so I think with that, how about we go into the news? We don't, the news we have here is not that much, or like, it's not, it's, a bunch of it's very similar to each other. It's mainly like, a X games sold X amount. That's mainly it. But yeah, let's move on over to the articles. So of course we're checking out the news on Persona Central. You guys can please make sure you guys check them out. Leave links to the articles down in the description below for the video audio podcast. And you guys make sure you support them on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all that stuff, and support the main site. So first article today, we got a Liberation collab again with RAIDOU Remastered. So we got a collab between Liberation DX2 and RAIDOU Remastered that's been announced. It will add RAIDOU Kuzunoha and Goto to the game. So I'm not sure if it's individual characters or them together as one. So the collaboration will be out from July 24th, so it's happening now until August 8th. So by the time this comes out, at least for patrons, you got 2 days left, and everyone else, you got 1 day left. So let's see this little trailer. Little 23 seconds. Oh, they are one unit. Okay. It would have been weird if they made them like, oh yeah, just 2 separate characters. Okay. Oh, almost me and myself. Then we got the collab image. There we go. RAIDOU is entering the game. The collaboration was announced during the 7.5 anniversary live stream. Oh, it was announced during then? Okay. I have not seen the live stream, so I don't know how much was announced during this. But hey, cool that it's happening. I feel like there wasn't a previous RAIDOU collaboration, right? Like there was a Nocturne one, right? But not RAIDOU. So I mean, hey, cool that we're getting this. Fits with the release window of RAIDOU. It's been over 2 months. 2 months since the game's release. So actually, let me just make sure. RAIDOU Remastered release date. Yeah, it's been like literally time of this recording exactly 2 months. So I mean better late than never, right? So if you guys are still interested in Liberation, grab yourself a RAIDOU. Or if you haven't, make sure you pull them. Actually, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, but like I haven't played Liberation in a long time. It's just that the quality of life during is just like you can't skip dialogue, like it's annoying. I wish I could just like skip the like beginning dialogue. Just like, bro, I don't want to see all this. I just want to grab all the stuff that I need and then just like take on with my day. That's kind of like the main reason I haven't like really picked up DX2. It's that annoying. It's like I mean like like something like the Genshin community's been saying like, bro, why isn't there a skip button in Genshin? But Zenless has a skip button. It's the same company. They might be different teams, but still the same company. They should know, hey, implement a skip button. But yeah, RAIDOU coming into the game, pretty nice. Don't know what his abilities are. They didn't say anything here. Not even the pictures, but I mean, it might be pretty good, maybe. But let me know in the comment section down below, like, if you guys been playing, DX2, how is, playing the game? And also, I was looking off, like, to the, in my peripheral vision, like, I was seeing something shining, like, what the heck is shining? And just like, oh, it's my Switch, just with the light shining on it. Yeah, let me know, what do you guys think of RAIDOU? Is he pretty good? Is he meta? Or is he just, like, an average? Did you skip him? Did you grab him immediately? Like, well, let me know in the comment section down below. So, next up, we got some sales going on. So, SMT5 series sells over 2 million copies worldwide. Yeah, there was someone posted on Twitter about like, oh man, SMT5 Vengeance sold more than Reload, and just like that's actually wrong. Okay. So Alice has announced that the Shin Megami Tensei 5 series of games has surpassed 2 million copies sold worldwide, including shipped physical copies and digital copies sold. 1 million copies of these sales are from from Vengeance itself. This follows the announcement that SMT5 series has sold 1.6 million copies in June 2024. This also corroborates the leaked Sega Sammy sales data. A sales data list that had been put total sales for SMT5 series at 2.11 million million units worldwide. Yeah, like someone post that, oh, Vengeance sold more than Reload, when it's literally factually wrong. Like Bind, Vengeance and OG5 sold more than Reload. So like technically, 5 had like what 2 or 3 year head start on the sales, and it now surpassed Reload with 2 individual releases to make it up to make up for it. But I mean, hey, it's cool that it sold 2 million. Technically, it would be like, oh wow, like 5, and it took 2 releases for it to get 2 million sales. Ooh. So yeah, it's, and you know, the nice artwork by Doi is just really awesome, and I personally really love this version of the Narabino over the blue hair version. The short hair really awesome. Really like the scythe slash sickle arm, and the purple is really good. The purple, whitish, gray, and black really all fits together, and like I wish that, you know, like we could have like kept this form permanently, or at least be able to switch from the blue and the purple one. Like I would have kept this one form like the entire game if I could. It's like it looks really awesome. Like it looks like, you know, like there's like a mouth right here, you know. It's it's all right. It's all right. We can't have our purple knob, you know. And, you know, kind of sucks that, you know, all my predictions, you know, was wrong and all that stuff. And I was thinking like, oh, this is a female Nabino and all that stuff. Like it's actually Yoko. But you know, it's all right if I'm wrong. But 2 million sales, over, what would say 5 years, or like technically 4 years, because 2021 was the release, right? And then released last year in 2024. So yeah. So that's great that, you know, sold 2 million copies. Will there be a third SMT5? I doubt it. they'll probably just go to 6, maybe. But you know, I haven't really heard much recently about, you know, Vengeance. Well, probably because people had moved on from him, really. But not much of like, you know, oh, do people like her or not, or stuff like that. Like, you know, obviously besides, you know, like the main like community areas, but like haven't heard like general audience thoughts about that. So yeah, great that sold well, and wonder, like it's over 2.11 million. Will it reach 2.5? Who knows? But let's get to the next article, and this was from the recent Nintendo Direct. So you guys haven't been paying attention to that. Like a bunch of these just like really released. Like the next 3 article really came out around the same time of the Nintendo Direct. So, oh, I was looking over it. Persona 3 Reload releases on Nintendo Switch 2 October 23rd. On October 23rd. So during today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase, a Nintendo Switch 2 port for Persona 3 Reload was announced for release on October 23rd, 2025, and you can pre-order it. So we can, you know, check out the trailer, and it's raining right now, so I really hope that the power doesn't go out. So let's just check it out right here real quick.
I didn't have a choice.
Also, almost forgot what I usually do when it comes to Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You guys can check out my reaction to it. To Nintendo Direct with the release of it. The release of the trailer. Yeah. So here we go.
It could have destroyed the entire world.
This is a slightly different
Whatever you do,
trailer
it
that
is
was shown on
imperative that
the
you do
Switch,
not hunt the shadows
Nintendo
that have
Direct.
dispersed.
Unreal Engine.
I was told that a persona is the power of the soul, also known as your other self.
And also, you guys can check out my Let's Play of it on my channel. And, you know, this doesn't look too bad for the Switch version.
Supposedly.
You know, when you know, like it has the power of like the PS4 Pro slash Series S.
The inevitable end. Even in these final moments, you still insist on fighting.
I couldn't handle it if the time we spent together disappeared.
We just want to avoid unnecessary confrontation.
I'll make you remember what you did to her. I'm gonna kill you!
And really spoiling that, huh?
Something bad's happening right now. But for some reason, I feel at peace.
I understand what my purpose is now.
You've known since the beginning.
Yeah, this trailer looks, you know, pretty good.
Yes.
Obviously, you know,
certainly
already
wouldn't
know
be
what's
so stupid.
happening.
Were you saying
So I can't really
everyone
speak
will
much about,
die?
you know, the quality of it
Death
looks
is nothing
good.
to be afraid of.
They haven't
matter
really
if
made
you're not
much
here.
changes to it.
It's not the point.
As sad as I am to hear it, I'll respect your decision. Come on, let's go.
Man, real spoilers happening here. Reload is finally on Switch 2. Yeah, disturb the peace. Anything else at the end? No. Alright. So yeah, it's finally coming on the Switch 2. But there's a downside to that, and you guys probably saw on that when I showed the reaction to it. So, early copies of the game will receive Persona 4 Golden BGM set, including Reach Out to the Truth, Time to Make History, I'll Face Myself Battle, New World Fool, Fog, and Period. And the expansion pass for Episode Aegis is sold separately. So that's one downside, but also kind of fair. Because it would have been messed up if they just like, I know that the game released last year, so hey, here you guys get Reload with all the, you know, extra content that other people paid for it at no extra cost. Yeah. That would have been messed up. Like they did with Catherine Full Body. They had the DLC release on you know, the PS4 version, and, you know, you had to buy that individually. Switch version, oh, it all comes with it. Yep. Free, no extra charge. That was messed up. That was really messed up. That, you know, if we had to wait a year for, you know, the game, for it to just like have all the DLC come with it for free, we would have just waited, you know. And then we got a new key visual art of Makoto by Azusha Shimada, and it looks really awesome. The contrast of all the colors in here just really works. The black with the black against the blue with the red, just like vibrant red. I love this just like shade of red. It's like a crimson. And not gonna lie, I almost thought the shadow was like Orpheus for a second there. It would make good sense to, like, you know, have his shadow be Orpheus. It would be really cool. But obviously the last thing is that yeah, the game is a key card. It is a key card. It's only 30 gigabytes. So they could have just put it on the 64 game card and, you know, would have been good. But no, they decided to just go with the key card. And obviously, people don't like that. People hate the key card. People actually want the games on the actual card and not just a download. It's like, hey, because essentially they have to buy more SD cards, because when one is filled, gotta get a new one, and then another one, yada yada yada. Especially for, like, if lifespan is like 8 or 9 years for the next system. Yeah, like those, like with the initial starting size for the Micro Express SD cards are like 256 or something like that. Plus that, the SD cards aren't exactly 256, is like 240 something, something along the lines of that. So then you got even less space. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. So like essentially like 8 30 gigabyte games could fit on an SD card. You could probably get 8 games in a year. Most likely if you're, like a fan of multiple games, and the Switch 2 is all that you have. So yeah, that really sucks that, this is the besides digital, the keycard is the only other option. So it's annoying. It really is. Glad that's on the Switch too. And like throughout the Nintendo Direct partner showcase, they were like pointing out like, oh, how games are available, like, oh, physical and digital, like, oh, cool, they're saying, how it is, like, well, what's it being available for. But like in the back of my mind, it's just like, are they saying physical as in actual physical games, or are they just saying like, oh, it's physical as coming on a card, but not saying it's like a game key card? That was just like really annoying, because like I was late to watching the partner showcase, so it was just like I was not on Twitter and seeing what people were posting, so I was like, okay, watching this direct, really awesome. Immediately went to Twitter and see like game key card, game key card, game key card. Almost all the games that were shown on the Nintendo Direct were game key cards. I'm just like, bruh, nah, we we don't want this. And like literally like this past weekend, like Nintendo like sent out surveys saying like, oh, what do you guys like? How do you like to get your games? And like literally the options were like, oh, do you like getting games, uh, in person, digitally, like getting like those those cards that where you scratch off and got like a key to get the card, get the game to download, or like, oh, do you guys like digital code in a box, or do you like physical key, physical games where you have to download the game, or do you guys like actual game cards where the entire game is on the key card, it's on the card itself? And honestly, I said yes, absolutely. I want the game on the actual card itself, with no download needed. And like just I don't know why Nintendo like thought like, oh, of course people were like, the game key cards, and oh yeah, of course they like the whole digital uh, digital code in box. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. No, it doesn't. No, it absolutely doesn't. So like so hopefully Nintendo got the message that people do want actual game cards for the games, and we don't stand for the game key cards. And then I think it was yesterday where it was reported that like the makers of the game key card, or the makers of the cards, whether it's like like actual game cards or the key cards, are planning to have bigger storage or more storage options for Nintendo and the third party. So hopefully hopefully this will mean that the devs will actually put the actual games on the cartridge for their future releases. And maybe they can do some like, oh hey, we're re-releasing the game but on actual game card. That would be really good. Let me try to see if I can find it. Um. What's Nintendo cartridge. Um. Cap capacity. Here we go. Yeah, so once it loads up. Yeah, so we're on Stealth 40K's Twitter right now. So switch to card manufacturer Macronix revealed they will be using MLC NAND and 3D NAND to produce cartridges depending on the capacity requirements. This implies we might see size other than the 64 GB in the future. So that is hopefully really good news. Besides the 64 GB that they have for just the regular game card, they'll have a variety of it. So hopefully, 6, 16, 32 for the lower end, and then maybe go up to 128. And I doubt they would go higher than 128, because maybe for because at least to me, I think it would make sense to at least have a 128 card, and then if they have to go higher to that, then probably that would be a game key card, because just it would make it really doesn't make sense to have games be more than 128 gigs. You gotta you can't have these 4K textures and just and have them be uncompressed and all that stuff. Just bruh, lower that. Not everything needs to be 4K, especially on Nintendo Switch too. The screen is 1080p, right? And then it upscales to 4K when it's docked. So it does not need to have all those high textures already implemented. So just it needs to be. And I'm probably looking at Call of Duty devs, just oh yes, you need 200 gigs free for you to install this game. It's no, 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 no. Something of that high capacity, probably game key card or code in the box. Just as much as I don't those methods, I don't see um Macronix and Nintendo just being oh yeah, we will make the storage of the game cards as much as a regular SD card size, and that price as well. It would be too much. It would be way too much. So we're just gonna have to wait and see what will happen. But at this current time, Nintendo closed the survey about the physics of how people get the games and all that stuff. So hopefully they got they see what people are saying, and will take this seriously, and will implement that as soon as possible. I'm not sure how long it'll take, but hopefully relatively soon. So getting out of the way of game key cards, we got some more reload news. So we're getting an art book, at least for Japan, for November 13th this year. An art book called Persona 3 Official Design Works has been announced for November 13th, 2025, released in Japan. The P3R art book will feature numerous illustrations made for the game and its expanded content episode Aegis, including UI, setting art, concept art, and more. Also, I completely forgot to turn back on the art, the music. Along with comments from the creator. It will have never before seen illustrations and interviews. Limited edition will be released through the Epton store, which will include a B2 size tapestry. And this artwork, it's the same artwork used for the the key visual, by Azusha. But it has, official design works at the bottom, and it looks. I'm loving just the design for like this cover just really works. It looks really well. It looks really awesome. And then the tapestry. So it's like a wall scroll essentially. So it's gonna go for about 3,850 yen, so under almost about $30 or so. And it's gonna be for 300. It's gonna have 320 pages, so pretty hefty book. I really hope that this gets a release in the West. Udon still hasn't done anything about the Catherine or the Persona Q art books, which we've been waiting on for years. So, will we ever see this? Will it be another company who will pick up the slack on this? Who knows? We're just gonna have to wait and see. Might be another 2-3 years. But hopefully we'll get some word about this for the West. And hey guys, sorry to interrupt this video real quick, but got new merch. Save the 7 shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies are available right now at my shop. Links will be down in the description below. Get your hands on a shirt. Comes in multiple colors. And hopefully you guys can enjoy it. Feels really great. Feels really nice on the skin. And really hope you guys enjoyed. Now, back to the video. Here we have another Reload news. Reload sells over 2 million copies sold worldwide, with the Persona series over 27 million. So following the leaked sales data from Sega's 2025 management meeting presentation, Alice has officially announced that Reload has achieved over 2 million copies sold worldwide, including physical shipped and digital copies sold. Additionally, the Persona series has sold over 27 million units since its start in September 1996. The previous announced milestone was 23.5 million sold in November 2024. So that would be 3.5 million sold within that time. So like November to December, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, about 7 months. So 7 months to sell 3.5 million. Pretty nice. And to commemorate this and the recent announcement of the Nintendo Switch 2 port for P3R, character designer Shigenoi Sojima has released a special illustration. Over 2 million copies sold. Thank you for your support. Don't miss P3R Nintendo Switch 2. I mean, I'm gonna have to because it's not on physical. And I don't have a Switch 2, so yeah. But still love Shigenoi's artwork. Like, hey, nice thumbs up. We're doing re-release, yeah. And one thing that's bothering me is just like, there's just one tiny speck here. One tiny speck. It's just like, fix that speck. So yeah, Vengeance and, well, SMT5 and Reload having, confirmed sales now. Instead of, leak, speculations, all that stuff. But it's confirmed officially. They have sold each over 2 million. And that's good. Good for good games that sells good. And probably, I'm not even sure if Reload on Switch will sell 1 million. Probably a couple 100,000, most likely. But it was recently stated that Switch 2 sold, I think, almost 6 million. It's either almost 6 or almost 7 million. and it's almost a 1-to-1 sale for like with almost every Switch 2 sold, there's a copy of Mario Kart World sold, and most of those sales came from the bundles versus individual sales. So I think like about 1 million sales of World were the actual like box copies, while the rest were from the bundle. And obviously, you know, it would make more sense to grab the bundle, since it's just adding $50 to the base Switch 2 versus paying an additional $80 for the box copy. It's just like, yeah, just go for the digital Switch 2 bundle versus the box. Just save the extra $30 for something else. Because like, hey, Nintendo just raised the price on the OG Switches and accessories, and we're like literally like what 8-9 years into the life of the Switch, of the original Switch, and like, hey, world climate, we gotta raise the prices. And I'm just like, no, at this point you lower the prices so you can get more sales in, and the more sales that you get, the more offsets the price of tears and whatnot. And plus, it's already over what, almost 160 million Switches sold. You guys don't need to worry about tears, because it's already been covered by the sales of all that. Just like, oh, we need more money. We need more money. It's like if you want to get like a Switch OLED, it's like $400, which is like $50 less than the Switch 2. So might as well get the Switch 2. And heck, just have an additional like $100 more and get the Switch 2 with the Mario Kart bundle. It's like, there's no point to get the original Switch at this point, because it's just like, it's better just to get the Switch 2 now. And just like, apparently like the Joy-Con 2s are now $100 when they were like $95. I'm just like, bro, really? And they increased the original amiibos, because they were like $14, $15, $16 around that range, and now they raised it to $20. Just like, it's not that much, you know. It's better than the new amiibo that's out now, which are what, like $30, literally twice as much of the original. Just like, bruh, like, and they're like not even that tall. Like all my like, for the cost of a new amiibo, like a new amiibo for like, you know, the Switch 2s, you could get an actual, you know, you can get a pop-up parade figure for almost that amount, maybe like $10-15 more, or like basically double the height, better detailing, and just looks, and like, you know, wider as well. So just like, and I know you don't get, you know, like, oh, the functionality of, you know, the amiibos you can use in, you know, other games. You're pretty limited on the amount of games. It's essentially for like either the same series of games, or something like, you know, Smash Brothers, where you can like, oh, or like something like in Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, where like, oh, you put in a random amiibo, oh, you get this random item, something like that. It's yeah, it's all about the world climate and all that stuff. You know, we're multi-billion with a B. So, yeah, just money talks. So, we're gonna get into the last two articles, and they go in with each other. And we talked about that a little bit last week, or last episode. So we got the official confirmation of the P5R and the Project Sekai collaboration. So and here we have Miku. We got Miku as Sumire, Kaito as Joker, and they have those up there. I was about to say, oh, and then we have X as Y. Like, oh no, it's just these two. So a collaboration between the mobile rhythm game Project Sekai Colorful Stage, or Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage, and Persona 5 Royal has officially been announced through the Project Sekai Broadcasting number 22 livestream earlier today. This followed a leaked music video earlier this month. The collaboration will take place between August 4th and August 13th in Japan. So, no word about that for the West? Oh, okay, let me just pull up my other phone just to see if there's even any updates about that. Because I hope I can even play that. Just have the opportunity to like, oh hey, oh yeah, I can just load up and see what's going on in this collab. But yeah, there's a live stream there. This is the second collaboration between Hatsune Miku and the Persona series, previously with Persona 4 Dancing All Night. So glad that it's officially happening. Got official confirmation. officially official. Just colorful stage. Just gonna update that. While that's updating, we're gonna go to the last article. So, Persona 5 Royal and Colorful Stage, Life Will Change music video and concept art. So, following the official announcement of the Persona 5 Royal and Colorful Stage collaboration, the previously leaked music video featuring Life Will Change has been released in full. So, you guys want to check it out? It's there. Cool. In full high def quality. The original song is by vocal producer Niyuri, while the video editing is by Ako, or Aiko. One of the two. Illustration for the music video, as well as storyboarding and key art for the collaboration, are from the illustrator Batsumura. The Vocaloids are meant to appear in the music video just like the fan themes, so new designs were created to match their outfits. A lot of consultation and supervision were had to pay proper homage to the world of Persona 5 for the music video. Then we can see what's going on here. So got that little cover art there. And ooh, that is really nice. You're just seeing, like serious Miku, or like, kind of like little angry Miku, is just like pretty fake, because like you don't really see that, often. Oh, and the very bottom here, just let us start the music. Oh, to just call back to the like one of the very first or a few like very early like promo key art. Just like, oh, let's start the game. Let's start the music. Life will change. And okay, that is nice. So we got the calling card of Take Your Noise. And then we have Rin as On, or a panther, Len as Ryuji's skull, Kaito as Yusuke Fox, Luca as Haru Noir, and then we have Meiko as Makoto Queen. Those are pretty good combinations. I was thinking like, oh, they were gonna keep Kaito as Joker, since we saw the initial art there, but nope. Guessing Miku is the Sumire / Joker of it. Yeah, like, oh, having Joker's school outfit, but wearing Sumire's fan thief outfit. Well, what is this blasphemy? but pretty cool design. Creative liberties were definitely taken for at least for Rin, Len, and Mako. Kaito and Luca are fairly same. But obviously, like the dress for Luca really fits her versus just having like puffy pants, like Haru has. But yeah, like Kaito's just really just overall the same. But besides the scarf there, just like overall same. But yeah, these designs look really cool. Looks really awesome. Anything else? Oh, got their school outfits. Yeah, Kaito is wearing Joker's outfits a little bit. But also having a Yusuke's outfit. So again, well, Sumire, then got Ryuji, An, Haru, Yusuke, Makoto. We're just missing Futaba. Gumi could have been Futaba, or maybe even Teto. Come on, you gotta have the whole crew there. Futaba's best girl. And this is really nice. Oh, okay. So now we have them in there, like kind of like the all-out tag splash art. Well, no, not the end screen splash art, but like the cut in when we see their eyes. So yeah, these are really awesome. Ledge is just like I think like the standout for me. Ren's awesome. Yeah, Mako's giving the Makoto vibes. Yeah, this looks so awesome. And that's about it for that. Okay. So yeah, that's about it for the articles for this week, or the past 2 weeks. Currently just updating whole stage. Hopefully there's not too much data I need to download, because I know there's not much space on my other phone. So hopefully, fingers crossed, able to download it, and maybe see there's the collab available now. Yeah, that's about it for all the news for the past 2 weeks. So I guess now we can go talk about excuse me. We can talk about we'll go into the spoiler cast for RAIDOU Remastered. Hey guys, this episode is sponsored by Dubby. Dubby is a clean energy drink that's made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or inks like other energy drinks. I just got myself the Dubby sample pack, which comes with this little tumbler, and also comes with 4 flavor packs. Got the Peach and Beach, or Beach and Peach. Comes with the Dub Sludge. My bad, Sludge. I'm reading it backwards. Then we got the Dragonade. I should probably look at it first, then do a thing. And then the Galaxy Grenade. So we're gonna try one of these today, and I'll tell you how I honestly think about it. Alright, so out of the 4 here, let's try the Dragonade. Let's see, how this tastes. Alright, so here we have the dragon fruit. It is, of course, well, not dragon, the Dragonade. It has dragon fruit in it, which I never had, and pink strawberry lemonade, which I also never had. But smells pretty good. So here we go. Cheers. All right. It's not that bad. Like it reminds me of like a certain soda of like, oh man, but like it was a soda I had as a kid, but like I can't really remember like when I was in New York for a bit and I had like it, but like but like it's not bad, not bad at all. If you guys want to try out the samples shaker yourself or buy any of the products on Dubby, make sure to use my coupon code PowerJ at checkout to save 10% on your order. So again, that's PowerJ at checkout for 10% off your order. Now, back to the video. So, if you guys have not played RAIDOU Remastered yet, and are worried about spoilers, I recommend that you guys step away, because this will be essentially for the rest of the video. I really appreciate you guys joining in. If you guys haven't, please subscribe to the channel. If you're listening to like on a audio podcast, make sure you guys are following. That really supports the channel, and I'll let you know you guys are really interested in this. But in the next few seconds, we will be going to the spoiler section of RAIDOU Remastered. So guys, got 5 seconds. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, let's talk about RAIDOU Remastered. Now this game, it's a pretty fun game. So I initially did play the RAIDOU, the PS2 version on my PS3, when it was available on PS2 Digital Classics. But I only played for I only got to the Daidoji mansion before I stopped playing it. So I barely got into, the meat and potatoes of the game. But, now that I finish it, it's definitely a really fun game. Obviously, still you play as the titular character RAIDOU Kuzunoha, which is technically your name changes from your initial name that you inputted to, oh, your name is now RAIDOU Kuzunoha. That's how that's been passed down from generation to generation. You're the 14th one, and you're basically in this like detective agency, solving mysteries of mainly the supernatural, the paranormal, all that stuff. And as you're proceeding through the game, things are getting weirder and weirder. So like, oh, people are kind of like a little bit aloof to things, or like kind of, oh, just downloaded the update for Colorful Station. Yes, the update is there, and it is we do have that the Colorful Stage Persona 5 stuff. So yeah. But besides that, yeah, as you're continuing through the game, you're finding out things that are like connecting to something. So there's like a whole point where just like, oh, people are missing of like cargo of stuff that's, people were needing. So you try to find all that stuff out. You meet with the legendary Rasputin. Well, not legendary, but infamous. I don't really know the history of Rasputin, but I know that it's just like he was really a good guy, right? So Rasputin in the game, and he kind of messes you up for a bit. And also there's this girl there, like it starts off with the mystery of like, oh, all the teenage girls, or I think it's all the girls in this Daidoji family, are always being quote-unquote possessed by a demon, or gets taken away by demons on their 16th birthday. So we're essentially trying to find out, oh, why are they being taken away? What is going on with these girls? So it turns out the demon that's been possessing the girls, or each member of the generation, is a future version of Raido, or at least the future generation of Raido. So it was the 40th Raido that's essentially been time traveling back and forth to alter the timeline. So we're dealing with time travel here. So Rasputin has been working with Raido, and also another character who I don't know why he looks like, you know, a Chinese general, but his name is Murakata. So Murakata, Rasputin, and Raido the 40th are all working together just to change the timeline. So you're essentially trying to stop them from doing that. And there is even a point where, oh, you think you stop Rasputin, but no, he stops you. And you find out that he's a robot, and he traps you or sends you to an alternate reality, an alternate timeline. So the current timeline we're in, it's called Taisho 20. And the game, or like it was told like in like promotion material, oh, you're in the fictional era of Taisho 20. When you're sent through the time, or through the time travel warp space-time, you're sent to an alternate world where there is a Raido and, you know, your partner Goto, but they don't have a U in their name. It's still Raido and Goto, but with no U's. And that time is Showa 20. So there's a real life Raido, and then there's an alternate timeline Raido. Where we're playing the alternate timeline Raido, and there's maybe a Raido in our current time. Maybe. Who knows? They're fighting demons that we don't know about. So what's gonna be happening is that, oh, we gotta stop Munakata. Well, first stop Rasputin. Make sure that he, you know, doesn't, you know, he doesn't stop us as we're continuing forward. Stop Munakata, and then stop Raido to the 40th. So how we stop like Raido Rasputin, like after like, oh, like Munakata sent a satellite into space so it can bring out this soulless god to give energy to. We just see him at like our detective agency, and he's like, oh hey, how's it going? I'm just here just because I want to be on vacation. I was, you know, a mercenary for hire, but now that I'm done, I just want to go on a vacation. I'm just like, you caused all this, and now you're saying you want to go on a vacation? Like, dude, what? Why are you even here? Like, it makes no sense for you to be like, oh yeah, I just want to tell you, I did all this and I'm going on vacation. Do you think that makes you like what do you want us to do with that information? And just like, oh yeah, that sounded like that's all Munakata. Good luck with that. So like I think we found out that yeah. So after that, we had to go fight Munakata, and then when we went to Munakata, we found out that Munakata is actually possessed by a demon, called, I believe it's Sukuna Hikota. Sukuna. Yeah, Sukuna Hikona, which is it played Persona 4 or SMT5, it's Naoto's Persona, or you know that little yellow / brownish gold demon who's in like little boats. Yeah, that demon was possessing Munakata, and he's essentially been behind majority of the things that's been happening. So just like, and he comes out crawling out of Munakata's mouth, and just like, bro, that is the nastiest thing you could do. Just like, oh yeah, just gonna crawl out of the mouth to show who I really am. Yeah, I was the one behind all that. You can't stop me here. But no. Yeah, we stopped him. And we were all able to stop him, but fortunately it was too late. We couldn't couldn't stop the satellite from launching in time. So when the satellite launched, it was able to send forth the energy down to the Soulless God, which were just ships that were transformed using like these smaller demons, which were like essentially like these enemies were like essentially like possessing other humans until they were powerful enough to leave their human hosts so they can be there on their own. They all combined together with this ship to form like this giant robot. And I'm just like, bro, since when do we have Avas now? So then, like, we have to find a way to, okay, Munakata and Sukuna is done. How do we deal with this soulless god, aka the giant robot, and make sure that, you know, nobody else gets hurt? Because now it's just rampaging the town of Taisho 20, of the era Taisho 20. So then we have to go back, find wherever, you know, Rasputin is, and he's just like, oh, at the bar, trying to hit on one of our comrades, Tay, and just like, bruh, she don't want you. Why are you even trying? Like, oh, brother, oh, I can do like, brother, duh, I'm just trying to spit game here. But like, just like, so we had to like literally knock him out, and we had to take him to basically the person who we who we go to for fusion. His name is Victor, and he's just like a mad scientist, and he was able to take off, you know, Rasputin's head apart from his body, because he's a robot, so he can. And he tries to get him to spill his guts as to like, oh, how do we get rid of how do we try to take down the Soulless God? And it's like, oh, take down the satellite, it'll depower the god, and you'll be good. So he's like, yeah, alright. So we had to go to like this NPC that was like, I'm like, pretty awesome that, you know, like one time NPC turns out to be pretty important later on, like actually has a use. So we went to him, helped him like rebuild or build his ship, and get all the materials I need. Well, not really materials, but the components or like the specifications of the rockets so we can blast off. And there was a moment there just like, oh, you can choose whether to have yourself go on the rocket or put a demon in one of your demons in the rocket. And I was just like, bro, I want to go in space. Let me go in space. But it's just like, no, you can't go to space. Go bring a demon. Just like, why give me the options to? Like that's the one thing I don't like. Like, oh, you give me an option. Why don't you let me follow through on that option? You just say, oh, bring your demon up there. Oh, okay. So yeah. So you bring a demon to space, and also your cat Goto goes up in there as well. Why? No idea. He just says, "Oh, I can go up there." so you do that, and you're able to take down the ship. But unfortunately, Goto dies. Well, he doesn't really die. He's essentially like a spirit who just took a form of cat, so he's alright. And then for some reason, the alternate reality Goto, or the real life version, the real timeline version of Goto, comes to the Taisho timeline, and just like, oh hey, I'm here. And because both Gotos are literally voiced by the same character, it is very confusing as to which two is talking, or which version of Goto is talking, unless you're looking directly at the name. Because, like, there's no difference between, when Ray Chase does the voice. It's just, like, literally the same. So then, after that, we have to essentially, like, oh, we thought we took down the Soulless God? Nope. There's another one. For some reason, there's another one. I think it's probably, like, another timeline version of the Soulless God. So just like, oh yeah, so Raido the 40th generation of Raido just came in, just like, oh yeah, so the Raido 40th is possessing Kaya Daidoji, who's the daughter of, or the current generation daughter of the Daidoji family, and just like, oh yeah, yeah, you thought this was the only plan? No, I have another one. I have another Soulless God, and you're trying to stop this timeline change? No, I won't let you. Like goes on about like, oh, my timeline is horrible, the future is horrible, and we have to change the future, we have to change the past. So I will make the past horrible to make my future better. I'm just like, really? Like, it's just like, oh, we live in this like horrible, like kind of like like the way that it's just like right at the 40 is just like, oh man, like it's blaming the past for what is happening in his future. It's just like, bro, how can we know that we're the ones who did it? Are you sure it's not someone in the future or anything like that? And the whole reason just like, oh, the 40s keeps on going back to the past is that, oh, he's changing the outcome every time. It's like each generation he's changing something, because he doesn't know which part of, which time is the cause of the horrible future. So just like going back to each generation, just like changing things. So we have to stop that, right? So like we went basically to the Dark World, which is you go there multiple times. Like there's dark versions of like multiple towns in the era. So we had to go to the Dark World, essentially use this like kind of like a ritual to make us go through time space to get to like this kind of like this like not paradox, but like this intermediate world where you get to travel in between the times, right? So like you're essentially starting from like 1920s, and like every floor you go to is like a different decade. So 1920, 1930, 1940, yada yada, all the way up to I think it's 2000 XX, something like that. We're essentially traveling like to the time era where the 40th is. And we try to and essentially go there and stop him. And like we get there just like, oh man, this is just a gray world. And like I do like how it's just like when you go through like each floor, it's just like there's like different people from different eras, and they're speaking in their own like way. And like once we get like past like the 2000 eras, it's just like, bro, what are you even talking about? What is this dialogue? I have no idea what you're saying. I can sort of kind of understand, but like almost not at all. Like, what the heck is going on here? So yeah, so we put stop to Raido the 40th, and like one of the last things that we see is just like the 40th, like in this spectral form, is like hanging out of the body of Kaya, and like is desperately trying to like hang on to her, and like going back inside her body, and we're just like, no, you're not going back in there. Slice off that spectral form's arm, and then just see him like, I think, just go back into his time. So yeah, with that, just Raidou is, you know, majority of the story is, you know, pretty safe. Like the added voice dialogue is really good. I will say they're like, you know, the game is running like essentially whatever engine, I think it's Unreal Engine that they're using for this, is running on top of the original game engine. So like whenever there's like the pre-rendered cutscenes, like there's like no voice dialogue in them. It's all just like almost entirely silence, unless, you know, there's like some grunting or something like that. No voice dialogues in that. The music is pretty good. Just the whole like it is really good, but I wouldn't say like it's all that too memorable. There was definitely moments where it's like, oh yeah, this is a pretty good soundtrack, but overall it's okay. It's an okay soundtrack. I will say that I was a little bit disappointed that with the models of the demons, they removed like some of like the old style textures that they had for the demons, and now they're just like all pretty samey. Like there's no like uniqueness to them. Like in the original version of Raidou, at least some of the demons have like at least unique textures to them. Like some of them might be like kind of like it looks like they're like old or like really gritty, you know. Like if you're looking like at like a statue of or a demon statue, it looks like stony. It looks like, oh, it's withered away, stuff like that. But this one just like, oh, it's basically like using like the modern models, and they're just using that in their place. It's just like, that kind of sucks that they kind of took the uniqueness of the original models and just made it all flat and all that. It kind of sucks that that was like that. What else? The gameplay, it is very, you know, fairly straightforward. It's a hack and slash with, you know, it's an arena hack and slash. You know, when you see a demon out in the field, you go to it, or, you know, have your demon attack it. If your demon attack is, then, you know, you get a little bonus like, oh, stat up, or enemy is stunned, something along the lines of that. And then you go in, you know, you got your light attack, you got heavy attack. I believe the gun is new, or at least it's been updated, so you can like do more things with it. And then there's also the skills that you can use as well, as you know, Raidou. We get some like physical skills, some gun skills, and elemental skills, and they all work pretty well. I will say there were times just like, I wish I could, if for battles that you can't recruit demons, like, so like you have to hold R2 and then press triangle, square, and X as one of your main like attacking options, and then circle doesn't do anything unless you're recruiting demons. If you're in like a battle where you can't recruit demons, I think the circle button should be another attacking option, because like it's essentially a dead button if we can't do anything with it. So, but besides that, like, it works really well. There were some boss fights that was just like, okay, that's kind of unfair. Like, there were some times where like it really got me stuck in like a little bit of a loop, or like there's not enough time to react or the game doesn't give me enough time to do anything. Like there was a boss fight where two demons are just like, oh, after you deal a certain amount of damage, all the two demons will come together to do their sort of like signature attack where they're literally just like combined together, circling around the arena, and like, you know, they'll try to hit you, kind of like a top. And oh no, my thought of it is just like, oh, okay, as soon as they come closer, I'll just jump right over them, right? No, you don't do that. No, you have to dodge roll out of the way. I'm just like, I think both options should be viable because they're both means of evading something. And when you look at it, it seems like, oh, it's low to the ground, so the best way to avoid something that's low to the ground, you jump right over it, right? No, you just got dodge roll out of the way every single time. And similar thing happened to like another boss. I think it happened earlier than that. It was an eye tentacle boss where it does a similar move like that, where it does like a vertical and a horizontal one, but like the horizontal one just like, yeah, I'll just jump over it, and oh, if you get caught in it, oh, it's gonna deal major damage, and I tried to avoid that, but oh, once you get up, oh, gotta get hit again. Oh, sorry, oh, can't really do much about it. And just like, man, really, I can't do anything about it. Anything at all. So, yeah, that was a part that really, that really bothered me about that. So, but besides that, another thing is that with the lock-on, it is, at least to me, a bit confusing. So I believe it's that you press R3 to lock on, and then you press R1 to toggle which one you choose. But R3 also toggles the lock on as well. So like, you can lock on, lock off, but like which one you choose is like, you can't really choose. It's like whichever is like closest or something like that. Which I actually, not gonna lie, now I'm thinking that like, no, that's how all games should. That's all games do that. Do that. But like, at least to me, it feels like it's hard to tell which enemy I am locked onto. Because there is like, you know, like a little triangle, like, or like a diamond on the enemy. But like, at least to me, I don't really notice that. Just because like, it's kind of like whitish gray, something like that. So like, at least to me, it's not that noticeable. Especially if there's a bunch of enemies on the screen. So it's just like, okay, which enemy am I attacking to? Am I attacking this demon, or am I attacking that demon? And especially if they're the same demons, because you can get like 5 or 6 of the same demons happening at the same time, and they're all like clustered all together. So hopefully, you know, with RAIDOU 2, hopefully they're doing RAIDOU 2, they can fix that. But you know, they don't even release the surveys for the games anymore, so don't know. So yeah, that's something that is a little bit too on my nerves a little bit. But I will say that the side quests aren't that bad. Like, I vastly prefer the side quests in this compared to like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Like, the side quests are fairly easy. Just like, okay, one quest, fuse a demon with a certain skill. I mean, okay, that might be a little bit annoying depending on like if you're at the right level. But like something like, oh hey, just talk to me. That's simple. Get that done real quick, fast. Oh, defeat this one enemy for me. All right, sure, done. Like, I'm like these, like, I'm glad, like, you know, these like side quests are not just like so convoluted. Like, when we see the side quest, just like, bro, there's just a bunch of text. Like, why does we don't need all this like backstory to these side quests. Just tell me what it is that I have to do. And like, they highlight, all the important stuff in like red or yellow, but like we don't need like we don't need your backstory, bro. Just put the fries in bags. Tell me what ways I have to do, and then I'll be gone. So yeah, glad that side quests are pretty easy to follow. Not like in a complete time waster, like, or artificially wasting time like that, or like artificially boosting up the play time. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, fairly, like, I've done almost all side quests besides a couple of them. Like, I was such like, I think like 5 off from finishing all the side quests. But yeah, so side quests were just really easy to do. And yeah, I think that's majority of the game. The presentation's pretty good. Oh, one other thing, the titles for the game, like every like so levels, or like how many demons you've gained loyalty to, you get titles. The titles don't do really much of anything. If they like actually gave like stats, or like something to the battles, that would be really good. Like some like, oh yeah, gain +3 to your attack power, or firepower is increased by like 10%. You're immune to damage for the first 5-10 seconds of battle. Like stuff like that would be really great for these like titles that you get. Like Tales does it in their games. They give you like certain like increase to your stats depending on the tiles that you equip. It should be something similar to this. So yeah, all the characters are pretty fine. Characters, there wasn't really a character that really got me angry or like annoyed like that. I will say like Normie, the person that you basically like you're employed under during the game, doesn't really do much. He says a lot of things, but doesn't really do much until we see him like near the end, where it's like, oh hey, you're blood, you did something that we didn't see. And then we see him, right before the battle with Munakata, like, oh hey, you're here, and you're still not doing anything. And Tai, yeah, she did nothing. There was literally a whole chapter where a whole episode chapter where she was just knocked out, did nothing. So yeah, there could have been some some things that that could have been done for the characters, but like overall the game isn't bad. Like I fairly enjoy my time. Like I beat it just over 41 hours, but if I didn't have but if I'm not counting like the side quests and the times I would have that the game was on for a bit, it would have been like about 30 hours or so, I think, give or take. So yeah, it is a pretty good game. Like I'd say I give this like an 8, an 8 out of 10. It's a pretty good game. You could tell like a little bit of a clinkiness of the PS2 era, but the quality of life does give it a little bit of an edge. But just, it is a really fun game, and I am excited for RAIDOU 2 if it does come out, maybe next year, whenever it does. And I hope to hopefully see more RAIDOU in the future. So yeah, overall, game's an 8 out of 10 for me. But what do you guys think about Raidou Kuzunawa? Do you guys like it? Do you guys not? What are your, things that you like about it? What things did you not like about it? Stuff with the story, stuff with the combat, characters, anything like that? Let me know in the comment section down below. And with that, do want to give thanks to the patrons, whose things will be scrolling on the screen right about now. If you guys want to support the show and want to get these episodes early and ad-free, check out the patrons, check out the Patreon, link down in the description below. So next episode is happening the week of August 17th. So patrons will get on the 20th and 21st for the public. So will anything happen between then? Who knows? But I think probably by the time we get to the next episode, everything, all the Let's Plays should be done. And I'm not sure about my next Let's Play just yet. I'm thinking about 2 things. Well, 3. Not gonna say them yet, but just wait for it. Since there's really not much other SMT games or Persona games releasing this year besides Reload for Switch 2. I got some free time to do some games I really want to do. So who knows? But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite, share with all your friends. Check out links in the description below for my social media links, and follow me on audio podcasts if you guys like. And I'll see you guys soon on the next episode of the Cathedral of Velvet podcast. I will see you guys next time. Bye.